which I thought was really important. Peggy Noonan had a beautiful reflection in one of her columns on the nature of the Charlie Kirk Memorial. And one of the points that she made that seems to me to be very true, I wasn't a philosophical or political thinker
Not just true, but very true.
during the days of the Reagan administration. I was barely alive,
Yeah.
but she was very involved, of course, in that administration. And she observes that during the Reagan years, the religious right was allowed at the table, but they didn't have the major positions. The speechwriters were sensitive to them, but they weren't the major players. And I think one thing that's different in the position that we find ourselves now in 2025 is that religious conversation is beginning to redirect political conversation in a very significant way. And I think that is very important for a few reasons. One is that we become absolutely so lost from these fundamental principles, which we need to recover for the common good. That religion is one of the ways we recover them.
Yes.
It's one of the most important ways.
Yeah.
Two, I think we've been misinterpreting what it means to have a separation of church and state. That we have become so secular as a country that people completely misunderstand what religion in public life looks like. Religion is not only lived in bedrooms and churches.
Yeah.
Religion is lived in the public square.
Yeah.
And I think reclaiming that public role of religion is extremely important. So some people were a little uncomfortable to see major figures like the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, reciting the history of salvation, for example, at Charlie Kirk's funeral.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, could not be more excited about that.
Yes.
I think this is the way, because I think the Christian understanding of the dignity of the human person is the kind of thing that's going to save us from allowing our country to become a hellscape.
Yes.
We need this. We need more of this, and we need it desperately.
Yes. I'm going to say Sync it on. Yes.